So year 12s and year 11s, how do we get our work looking like this in Word? From our SketchUp drawing, your work will look something like this. Okay, you mightn't be up to that stage yet. So I'm going to show you how to get your SketchUp drawing looking like this and getting it into Word. So you've got a working drawing you can bring into the workshop with a title block down at the bottom. Okay, so this process can be used for any design task in relation to laying out your work for the workshop. So if we look over here, in SketchUp, your drawing probably looks something like window and styles. Let's see, it looks like this maybe. And you could be at a funny angle. Let's see, and you may not have dimensions. So I'm gonna just show you how to get to this point, the point I had at the start of the video. First up, we want to click on the top view. Okay, beautiful. Next up, we want to go to window and styles. And we're going to get our lovely white background. There we go. Beautiful. However, at this stage, you can still see the X and Y axis here. So what we want to do is go view and untick everything here. So guides, axes, and section cuts. So you shouldn't see any guidelines on there. You guys can do that yourselves. I'm going to zoom in so I cover the entire page in SketchUp with all of my work there. Now, with the large tool set on the side, remember view, tool palettes, large tool set. I'm going to click on the dimension tool here, and I'm going to start dimensioning my work. Now you can see I have my dimensions in already. I'll just delete a few. I'll delete this one, and this one, and I'll redo those dimensions so you can see. Every other dimension works off the same principle as what I'm about to do. So, tape measure tool. Remember, what you're trying to do is put in dimensions here that are going to help you in the workshop. So everything you need to scribe out, or use your odd leg calipers for, in the workshop, you need to have those dimensions on here. So I'm going to click on that point. Click on this point and beware of the sideways measurement like this. You don't want that. You want to have your dimensions going vertical or horizontal. Now in this case, I'll escape that because I want that dimension to be from here to here. I'll go straight up, and that's 95. Beautiful. Now I had a measurement of 600 going all the way across, so I click from here, and this matches the edge of my material over here, and I'll just move that up. Now I'm actually on the dimension tool right now. See how I line these up? For some reason it's showing the eraser, but that's a bit silly. It should be dimension. And I'll click zoom extents again to zoom in. So I have most of the measurements I want. There was a little 10mm measurement from here to here. Remember, you move straight up. Now this is the trick. What you want to do is right click on your measurement, text position, and outside start or outside end will clean up your measurement. Next up, what we want to do is move around your measurements. If you hit the M on the keyboard for the move tool, you can move around your measurements and make them look all nice and neat and tidy. For example, this one here, 20, doesn't look very good, so I'll text position, outside start. Not bad. I could move it to the side to make it a bit clearer. Move tool. I'll zoom in so it's easier to select. And I'll move out here. As you can see, when you zoom in and zoom out, you kind of want to be zoomed out this far so you can see what your end result will look like. So now that's much better. Easy. So we go around and we dimension all our drawing, and any notes we want to put in, like this note down here, is I've clicked on the hole and I have clicked over here and I've typed in all drill holes are 3.5mm. Okay, no need to dimension every drill hole because that's repetition. Okay, now next up, I want to get this into a Word document, so I'm going to go File. Make sure everything's perfect before you go to this next step. Probably the final step again is click zoom extents so it gets everything on the page. File, export and 2D graphic. I'm going to export a 2D graphic, briefcase, export onto my desktop, and I will open up my Word document. Now, this is how you want your Word document to look. I'll open up a new document here, File, New Document. In this case, we're going A3. This is mainly for upper schools, A3. Often we're in lower school, we're using A4. So I'll just change the size in this case to A3, change our orientation to landscape, and change our margins to narrow margins. And we'll go into design, page borders, just put a little box around the page. Okay, that's that much done. Remember, this is what we're aiming for over here. And what I want to do is insert the picture. So it's on my desktop, picture from file, and make sure you name your files when you're exporting, just so it's easy to find. Now, first thing you want to do is wrap text and tight, so you can move this into whatever position you want. On my other drawing, you can see you will need to put a title on the top. I'll let you guys do that yourself. And this is the most important thing down the bottom. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see the table. You need to put a little table down in the corner of your drawing that says the following things. Okay? I'm not going to do the table. I'll let you guys do that yourself. It's just insert table, and this is a 6x2 table. So, or excuse me, a 3x2 table. 3 rows, 2 columns. Okay? You need title of your drawing, date, revision, 0 is the first one, and or it hasn't been revised yet. And drawing number 1 of 1, drawn by your name here and your year group down the bottom. Okay, so zoom out. Actually, just go back to my other drawing. Here we go. Okay, and what you should end up with is a drawing that looks like this. And that's how you lay out your SketchUp drawing in Microsoft Word.